Hey y'all, this is Courtney with Nurse Court Budgets. Welcome to another $2 Tuesday. So today's video, we are going to be playing in our minis, and we have our normal $50 that we are playing with, and we got all of our buyback fives right here. So we'll count them out real quick. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And we're gonna set our buyback fives right over there. And then we're gonna pull out our challenges, and we have been working on several that are Christmas in July themed. Sorry, I had to sneeze, y'all. So we are working on challenges that are Christmas in July themed, or Christmas themed, I guess. And there's one that's hanging out that is not Christmassy, but all the rest of them are. So I decided to incorporate a little bit of the Christmas in July themed ones into my minis, and then also on my savings game Sunday. And so we have our 50 singles here, and what I always do is try to buy them back and reuse the same ones over and over, so that way I am not having to go to the bank and get ones nearly as much as I was. So that is wonderful. So we have everything all set up, and we're going to roll the dice today, but I wanted to show you guys something really quickly. So look at this little cutie. So this is a dumpster fire, you guys. I don't know if you can tell that, but is that not the cutest thing ever? I absolutely love it. So my one of my coworkers, well, actually, not specifically my coworker, but at the place where I work, the company that I work for. So I work for obviously a doctor's office for a clinic, and then so one of the doctors that is there, she's younger. She's like in her I think just turned 30, and her medical assistant, I believe, is the one does these little crocheted animals and stuff. And on Fridays when I go to work, I end up going and sitting in this doctor's office and use her office space for seeing the patients on Fridays, because she's off on Fridays, so I get to use her desk and stuff like that. And I noticed up on her desk that she had this, a little dumpster fire, and I thought it was so cute. And so I mentioned it to my nurse, and I said, who made this? I said, I think it is absolutely adorable, and it's just, dumpster fire fits great for my diabetes practice. It just seems like we're just running from one dumpster fire to the next, and it also is appropriate for my budgeting stuff. And I just absolutely think it is so cute, and I was like, I would love to buy one of these if she would make, I'll pay her for that if she would make me one. And so little did I know, so I had a birthday back in May, and I didn't tell anybody on the diabetes team, and so the nurse, she brought this little package into me. She's like, this is for you, and I open it up, and it's this little dumpster fire, and she's like, this is like a happy belated birthday since you didn't tell anybody about your birthday. So I didn't even have to pay for it, and I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute. And so I don't have, because I travel around, I have no really desk space specifically, and so I decided that I was going to bring that home and set that right there on my computer, and it sits perfectly. And so we have our little dumpster fire mascot for our budgeting videos, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, just wanted to show you my cute little new decoration, and it's my dumpster fire, and I absolutely love it. And I think it was so sweet of my nurse to get that made for me and have her say it was a belated birthday gift. So anyway, because I was willing to pay for it because I thought it was so cute. I was like, I need one of those. It's just adorable. So I get to see it on Fridays. Get to see one, not this one, but I get to see one on Fridays when I set in the doctor's office that I am sharing on Fridays. And then when I'm here at home, then I get to see mine. And then, but yeah, since I travel around, I don't have, a dedicated desk area. If I did, that little guy would go with me, but I don't. And so, he gets to come home, and I get to enjoy him at home. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the adorable little dumpster fire because I absolutely love him. So he is my emotional support dumpster fire, I guess is what we're going to go with, or our mascot. I don't know, whatever. So he doesn't have a name, so I'm not sure. I haven't come up with a name yet for him, but he is, I guess it's a he. I call it a he. I don't know. So we got the little dumpster fire there, and I just love it. So, all right, enough gushing about the dumpster fire. Let's jump in to the challenges. So we're going to go back to the dice today. It's been a while since we've done the dice, and I think I'm going to switch to the dice for a little while. So, challenge 4. So, I hope you guys are having a great summer. I can't believe that we are already well into July now. We are just cruising right along, and we are getting very close to the end of July, really. It is just hard to believe. I am having a good summer. I'm busy. The garden, honestly, is just definitely taking a lot of my time, and my tomatoes are starting to come in, so here pretty soon I'm going to be having tomatoes running out my ears, and I'm going to have to end up processing those. But what I've been doing is actually just letting them, I'll pull them before they're completely ripened, because I want to make sure to get a good tomato harvest this year. And so they will have blushed, and then I will pick them most of the time, and then go ahead and bring them in and let them finish ripening inside. And then that way the birds or the bugs or whatever don't get them. And then I wash them and cut the tops off and core them, and then I throw them in a freezer bag. And so my plan is to just keep doing that, and then once I have a bunch of tomatoes ready, then I will end up processing them and just take them out of the freezer. And then whenever I take them out of the freezer, the skins will just come right off. So anyway, it's a great little hack. So if you have tomatoes kind of slowly coming in, just get them ready and pop them in the freezer, and then you are good to go. So, all right, let's get these stacked up here. And speaking of freezer, so I actually just made a very large purchase. And it's been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I haven't done it until now. But I actually ended up purchasing a freezer. So it's been over a year actually now. It was a year ago in April. I had a garage refrigerator that I had out there, and it just all of a sudden quit working. And so of course it was a freezer, with the freezer on top and the refrigerator like a normal, not like a side by side or anything, but like the standard refrigerator. And I'd had it for a few years, but not a lot, but anyway, but it just died on me. I just gave up the ghost completely. And so I've been without a garage fridge for so long that I have got accustomed to not having the fridge. But what I'm really deciding that I really need more than just the fridge is I need another freezer, because I have a small chest freezer, but I need a bigger freezer, because freezer space is what I tend to run out over the past year. It's freezer space that I need more than anything. So I'm glad that I waited, because I was going to just buy another refrigerator, and I'm kind of glad that I waited, because now I know what I actually feel like I need, and what I think I need more than anything is just a freezer. So I went on to Home Depot and I ordered a freezer, and they're supposed to deliver it on Thursday. So I am excited about that. So I'll be getting it here in just a couple days. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I have some money saved. I haven't decided like how I'm going to do it. I may just pull some of the money out of my money market and then cover it that way. Or I have just a tiny little bit in my savings account, but I really don't want to touch that. So I may just pull a little bit over from my money market and then go from there. But the good news is I really am feeling okay about this purchase, because we just got a raise at work. So the nurse practitioners, they've been struggling, getting some hired, and they have a few positions, and they're, especially like in the walk-in care, they're struggling to get them and to keep them. And I think what it is they're not paying the practitioners enough money, so they are leaving and they're making more money elsewhere. And so the company's finally realizing that, so they just increased our base pay straight across the board, like of what you would start out if you were brand new to the company. They increased it to $10,000, which is a significant increase. I was shocked that they just raised the starting pay up that much. So that means that every mid-level in the company got basically a $10,000 increase. So that's super nice. And then I was not expecting that. But hopefully that will help them with retention and stuff like that. So, I mean, of course, I live in a smaller town, and I know that I could make more money definitely working in, a bigger city, stuff like that. But overall, like, I don't feel like that, like, I know that we're worth more, but I guess for like this market, like I wasn't unhappy with what I was making. I mean, it was more money honestly than I had made in my life, and so I was not unhappy with that, and I wouldn't have necessarily just jumped ship because of pay. There might be other reasons that I might jump ship, but not because of the pay. But now that they raised us, everyone straight across the board, that is super nice. So I am thankful. All that to say is I'm thankful for that. And so it'll end up probably increasing my, wages up a little bit, obviously. But all that to say is this freezer purchase, I should be able to pay myself back probably within, 2-3 months. And so I'm not sweating it. So I think I'll just pull the money out of my money market account and then just save it and put it back in. So that's kind of my plan for that. And this was something that I have been wanting to do for a long time, and I don't feel like it's an impulse purchase at all because I've waited over a year to make any kind of decision. So I'm glad that I waited. And on top of that, my family is looking at trying to buy a local beef. And then, so we were looking at it, and we were talking about getting like a half beef or, splitting it out. So probably there's 4 of us, so we would probably need a whole beef between us and then be able to split it out. So I'm going to need that freezer space for the beef that we get. So we're just looking around trying to find the best pricing, but that's going to be a plan. So I knew with that coming on, I was going to need freezer space for the beef that we end up purchasing, my portion, and then also just like for my tomato processing and stuff like that. I need to be able to have a spot to stick these tomatoes in while the rest of them are ripening and coming in. So anyway, so that was really a chatty thing to say, but I am happy with the purchase that I made, and I'll be getting a new freezer here in a couple days. So I'm not upset that I had to make the purchase. It is actually all working out just fine because I'll be able to pay myself back. So basically what my plan is to not increase my budget. I'm not going to do anything like that, and I'm just actually going to take that extra money that I'm making and throw that into my money market and try to save a little bit extra. So that's kind of my plan, because I want to try to build up my savings account as well as my money market account, both. And so that's kind of what I plan to do, is just not even act like I have that money, and because I am surviving okay right now, and so I'm just going to just toss that money, not even like, you're not gonna see anything different when I do my budget videos, because literally I am not changing anything. And then when I'm just gonna automatically pull that money over, so that way I know that I'm saving it. So anyway, so yay, let's jump into figuring out these challenges. So in this one we saved $6. So I think what I'll do is just do the 2 3s here, and I haven't decided what I'm going to make the suns yet. I thought about making them $4, and I may do that. I think that's what I'll do, because I hadn't decided. So we're going to make the suns be $4. So that's what we'll do. But so $6 is going in today. 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll at least take one buyback 5. And so we've got 14 saved so far in this one. And this one is from Lacey over at Blue Kiwi Budgets. 'Tis the Sea Sun. Got Santa, his red as a lobster there. And then our next challenge is from Jan at Country Girl Budgets. And this one we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 must be our lucky number. So I think what I'm going to go is 2, 4, 6. And we're going to mark out 3 of those spots today. And let's count up. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, of course. There we are again. So let's go. This should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently, this is how we're going to roll today. So in this one so far, we have saved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. And this one, instead of doing a roll and save, I was just taking however many dollars that we had and splitting it out between 2 or 3 to kind of do it a little bit different. So, all right, our next one is from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and this is Surfs Up Christmas. So Dawn's challenge got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we are using the red one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we only need $11 today. So we will keep 1 out. And we're going to actually finish Dawn's challenge with $12. Okay. I was not anticipating that, but $12 it is. And we will take that, and we will have to add another one in. Okay, so let me set this one kind of right over here. And then we can add in $1 to our Ding Ding Queen of Cha-Ching. I'm going to have to get more dollars for my Ding Ding and my Bump the Camera challenge, because between both of these challenges, I am just going through the ones. All right, so let's see. Let's pull up another challenge. Should we do another Christmassy one? Like, why not? Why not? Let's see if there's like maybe a quick one. Let's see. We already have one from Lacey. And we already have one from Plan to Save. I already have one. That's Dawn. Let's see. We already have one from Overthinking and Budgeting. Let's go back to, let's go back to Cheyenne over at Simply Made, because that's who I have challenges, Christmas in July challenges for. So we're going to add one back in from Cheyenne. And we're just going to make these be $1 a piece. So we are going to mark off one of the glasses. Okay, there we go. All right, and then this one is from Plan to Save Designs, and I made the little surfboards $2 a piece. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I had to just double check myself and make sure that there was actually 10 there. So this one has saved us so far 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22. Awesome. All right. And then we got one of my challenges. This is up on my Ko-fi, Nurse Court Budgets. And this challenge today got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So far, that's the winner. So let's see. We got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go. So we got all of the big numbers knocked off, looks like. And I think I can get 3 5s. Let me count out, make sure this is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is 5, 10, 15. Yay. So in this one we have saved so far 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. We still got several left. So I never did add this one up, so this one is a mystery save. I am not sure. All right, and then our last challenge is from Overthinking and Budgeting, and it needed $4 to finish it up, and looky there, we are going to finish another one because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And then we can buy back our last 5. Yay, that's even better. So this one should be a save 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. It sure is. And I think what we will do is just pop another one in. And let's add in our dollar to our ding ding. Queen of cha-ching. I really am going to have to go get in my dollar bill stash and pull that out. Okay, so we got another one completed. Let's see, shall we put in one of hers of this year? Because this one was like a Christmassy one that she had from last fall. Let's do it. Let's see. I don't know what one I want to do. I kind of like this dice one, but let's do this one. Santa. We'll do Santa. Okay. And so we don't have any money to start it out with, but we will add this in for next time. So, all right. So we have Santa from Overthinking and Budgeting. And then we have my challenge, one of my 3 minis. And then Plan to Save Designs. And then Cheyenne over at Simply Made. And then Jan at Country Girl Budgets. And we are getting close on this one. And Lacey over at Blue Kiwi Budgets. And then let's add up, or count up, not add up, but count up our singles and make sure we have 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Perfect. That worked out beautifully, and we were able to buy back all our 5s. I love that when that happens. That makes me happy. All right, guys. And now we are done with $2 Tuesday. So let's go ahead and grab our completed savings challenge bag here. And you can see there's quite a few in there because last week on my travel binder, I just went to town. I could not believe I had so many challenges that I completed. And then I completed a few even on Savings Game Sunday. So definitely, I think July is going to be a little bit bigger of a savings month for me, which is great because June was down a little bit. So, all right, guys, I think that completes everything. So I will see you tomorrow in Wealthy Wednesdays, and we are going to be working in the Monster Town. And stay tuned for tomorrow because there's a big update on the Monster Town. All right, I'll see you then. Bye, guys.